Hello darlings, and welcome to another Dragon Age Dreadwolf character prediction tarot reading. I'm so tempted to just go roll with it and call it Dreadful every time. It's so easy to say Dreadful instead of Dreadwolf. Alright, so is it going to be a dreadful character? Ooh, Cullen. Well, this is interesting because, well, Cullen could potentially be dead in some world states, but where Cullen is advised, is alive, he could remain as an advisor. He is potentially romanced to the Inquisitor, but he has close ties with the Inquisitor and the Inquisition and the other advisors. Either way, he stopped taking lyrium, so he has ties with ex-Templars, Templars who left the Order, and all the knowledge, basically, that the Inquisitor has. So, and would he return as an advisor? I don't think he'd return as an advisor again for the Dragon Age 4 protagonist. Would he be a companion? I mean, he was never a companion, so it would be interesting. I do not think he would return as a companion, though it would be interesting to have him battle with us as a companion. I see him more as someone maybe behind the scenes, sending us messages, sending a messenger perhaps, and Calyx, and maybe someone we meet for specific missions. And I would see him for a main quest mission and accompanying us, and potentially a main quest that has to do with Templars, potentially Red Templars, you know. So that's the role and the relationship I see Cullen having. Would Cullen appear with the Inquisitor? I mean, if the Inquisitor does make an appearance, I would expect romance option to be there with the Inquisitor, but who knows? But I definitely see Cullen advising for a main quest, perhaps even accompanying for a main quest with information and a lot of important information, important knowledge for said main quest. So, interesting. So what did the cards have to say? That went high-pitched in regards to Cullen, his role in Dragon Age 4, Dragon Age Dreadwolf, and his relationship with the Dragon Age 4 protagonist. All right, we have an upright card. It is the Page of Chalices, the Page of Cups. This is the image upright. I will hold this for you to admire while I search. Okay, cups. Page of Cups. In the Dragon Age Inquisition tarot deck, the Page of Cups is Dorian after the companion quest when he's reconciled with his father. I don't think there's a link, but it's mages, Tevinter, Cullen, ex-Templar. Maybe his knowledge of the things that he experienced and lived in the Circle and in Kirkwall, maybe that's going to come in handy in dealing with the Venatori and the mages in Tevinter, in addition to everything else and all the other help from all the other people we're going to receive. So upright, the card represents being dreamy. Well, arguably he's dreamy, but being dreamy, would he... I hope he would not get caught in some sort of weird mage fade warp thing. being dreamy, maybe he has aspirations, maybe in that sense, aspirations for ex-Templars, aspirations for all the Templars to leave the circle, aspirations for the Templars in the circle with the new divine. You know, maybe it has to do with his relationship with the divine, with Divine Victoria. Maybe he's going to push for something. Sensitive. I believe he has become more sensitive towards mages, especially if the Inquisitor is a mage, and romanced. Otherwise, sensitivity towards ex-Templars suffering from lyrium withdrawal, sensitivity towards lyrium addictions. Maybe he wants to help lyrium addicts. Beautiful. What is the definition of Cullen? Beautiful. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I see for beautiful, but maybe it has to do with his vision, Using one's talents. So as a warrior, so does that mean he's going to be a companion? Using one's talents can also mean he's going to assist us during a mission, hopefully main quest mission. So even if he's not a companion, if he's accompanying us, he's using his talents, he's using his knowledge. It's not just his talents as a warrior, but maybe using one's talents and abilities, maybe skill trees, maybe a specialization is going to be kind of like Cullen. It could go towards their talents and abilities. A practical use of skills. I'm thinking skill trees, talents and abilities, a practical use of skills. That's what I'm seeing. So who knows? Freedom loving. Freedom from the addiction of lyrium, freedom from the circle, freedom from everything that's imposed on Templars, everything, it's the Templars versus mages thing. So freedom loving, and it maybe freedom loving and sensitivity goes with, maybe he's going to understand where Solus is coming from. Maybe it has to do something with Solus wanting to help elves, but freedom and sensitivity wanting to help people to be free from whatever Solus is planning also. Nature loving. That's a question mark for me. Empathy. He has evolved, so I see him having empathy. I see that towards lyrium addicts, towards Templars and ex-Templars. Deliberation, I'm thinking a speech. I'm thinking, you're an Inquisitor. I'm thinking perhaps he's going to help move things along with the deliberation, with, Templars. I'm thinking ex-Templars, especially. Psychic ability. I don't think Cullen has psychic abilities, but he does have nightmares. He does have dreams. Maybe there's a link. Maybe he's going to discover some sort of psychic ability in relation to his dreams. Maybe they're going to tell him something. Being passionate. I can definitely see him being passionate about helping ex-Templars, helping Templars, helping lyrium addicts, helping the Dragon Age 4 protagonist against Solus. I can see all those things. High-minded. I keep repeating this, but he has evolved. So he has become more high-minded, more sensitive. And so this could help with the deliberation and the practical use of skills and the using one's talents. Clairvoyant, gifted, mystical, that I believe goes with psychic ability. So I definitely think that there might be a link with his nightmares and something to do with a fade. Will his nightmares be linked to nightmare? I don't know. But it's definitely interesting to see that okay, so I was like, how do I put these thoughts into words? I see Cullen giving us a main quest mission and potentially a specialization. I see him teaching us his specialization. Maybe he has developed an ability that only comes from being free from lyrium addictions, and that would be a specialization. That would be something new and different to Dragon Age 4 that wasn't in Inquisition, and he would accompany us on a mission, and he would have a lot of knowledge and information that would be important and valuable, and that would have to do with Templars or ex-Templars. Maybe even perhaps Red Templars. I'm not certain. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below in regards to Cullen and the Page of Cups upright. And like this video if you like it, subscribe to be Jimmy approved. And I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.